Marine Dual Low Pressure Crude Oil Filter FH-A50 T425 1994. First of all, let's understand the installation environment of this duplex low pressure crude oil filter. In the picture above, we can see that this double connected coarse oil filter is coarse filter. Fuel delivery pump. It coarsely filters the fuel and then When we replace this crude oil filter, we need to confirm the following points: accurately measure the section distance between the inlet and outlet flanges of the duplex low pressure crude oil filter, as shown in the figure. 2. Measure the flange size of the inlet and outlet, including the outer diameter of the flange, the center distance of the flange, and the size of the bolt hole, as shown in the figure. Measure the installation base of the duplex fuel filter, including longitudinal installation center distance, transverse installation center distance, and bolt hole size, as shown in the figure. Based on the values obtained from the above measurements, we draw up official production drawings and confirm with customers. After we have determined the overall dimensions and connection dimensions of this duplex crude oil filter, we also need to confirm an important data: the filtration accuracy of the filter barrel inside the oil filter. Once the above data is confirmed, we start production and processing. Below we briefly introduce to you how our factory processes this duplex crude oil filter product. 1. We will arrange the processing of semi-finished blanks according to the quantity of the order. 2. Then we started to assemble this double low pressure crude oil filter. 3. After the duplex crude oil filter is organized, we start the pressure test. 4. After the pressure test is qualified, we start to make the filter element of the oil filter. 5. After the above steps are completed, we will carry out surface treatment, and the color of the coating can be selected according to customer requirements. 6. Finally, we will make corresponding outer and outer packaging, according to the customer's remarks in the order. Packaging matters. If you encounter difficulties in measuring, or it is inconvenient to measure, our factory can provide on-site measurement. Low pressure crude oil filter, duplex low pressure crude oil filter A500.25 over 0.16 cb, T425 94. Double oil filter, double switchable coarse oil filter A500.25 over 0.16 cb, T425 94. Marine low pressure crude oil filter, marine double low pressure crude oil filter A500.25 over 0.16 cb, T425 94. Low pressure double oil filter, double fuel filter A500.25 over 0.16 cb, T425 94. A50, straight through low pressure crude oil filter, straight through double low pressure crude oil filter 0.25 over 0.16. A500.25 over 0.16 cb, T425 94. Lubricating oil pressure pump double oil filter, double crude oil filter oil purifier outlet duplex oil filter A500.25 over 0.16 cb, T425 94. Fuel separator outlet duplex oil filter A500.25 over 0.16 cb, T425 94.